Hello and welcome back to Subnautica. I'm Ivan, and in the last episode we explored the Aurora ship. We have a miniature here, and we discovered so much. There is a lot of new blueprints now. We have the prawn suit. Yes, we have the prawn suit. We also found the Neptune launch platform blueprint, and that's something that's apparently going to let us leave the planet. What else? We don't have the Cyclops yet, but we discovered we can make a lot of modules. We have power lines-ish, high-tech power lines. And more specifically and interesting, we have the depth thing for the sea moth. So in this episode, I'm going to gather some stuff because we want the prawn suit as well. And the prawn suit needs at least enameled glass. And what else? Because aerogel, enameled glass, diamond, plast steel ingots. So the plast steel, that's lithium, which we know how to find. That's in the purple area, and then we have the advanced material aerogel, and that's ruby and gel sacks. Now we did find a lot of rubies. So we have quite a few of those. We are lacking lithium right now. But lithium is found from shale, I believe. Yes, shale. Okay. And then we need the enameled glass. And that's made out of stalker tooth and glass. So might want to find some quartz. I don't think we have too much. Nope. Oh, we also have a couple of things we can sort. And we have more copper now. That's very nice. Now, let's make these. And might as well combine them, because I do believe we have a lot of titanium. Let's check. Yeah, a lot of titanium. So that's enough for 2 of the things, as long as we get the lithium needed. So I'm going to explore that area, and I know exactly where we're going to go down, because that's going to be from the, let's see, Aurora Survivor. And that's going to be one of these. And it's supposed to be one that's next to a place with a worm that's trying to eat it. Let's see. Not the Reaper. Not this one. Not the Rendezvous. The Rendezvous is good though. Not the Sea Glide. Not this one. That's Keen. Wow. There we go. There we go. 17, yes. Shadows in the water. And what's this log? Let's see. Well, I'm a bit confused now, but I think I know where to go. We can go down from the place close to the base. Now, let's look at our locker before we go out, because this one is nice to have. Putting that on. Don't need the rebreather right now, because don't need the radiation helmet right now, because there's no more radiation basically. And let's see, so one of these need charge, but not right now, so I'm going to keep it as is. Storage module, I'm going to place it on the thingy. So just a tiny bit of work before leaving now, so we don't have to do many trips at once. There we go. So this one needs battery, and the Pathfinder tool. Okay, so that's this one, and that's this one, and then we can leave. Now there's also a wreckage that was supposed to be further down than safe depth. Not the... What was that? Is it... Oh, angry. This one sunk to the ocean bed. So I'm going to check in on that, but first I'm going to search this area, and I just remembered that we have a wreckage part here as well we can see. So let's see if this guy has some barnacles for us. And is that one? No. Guess this might have been one we've looked at before. Let's check this one. Yes, there I see one. It's purple there. And let's see. Oh, and that's copper. That's very nice. And this one is just a kid, so it doesn't have any barnacles or anything growing on it. I wonder if that makes it sad, or if it's happy with not having growths on his back. Now, that's that. And I completely lost the wreckage now, but it should be very close. There we go. Good, good. Now, we have a lot of storage, so I'm going to get stuff like titanium now as well, because getting to a point where we have to do extra runs just to get titanium, that feels a bit silly if we just keep passing everything we find. Now it's like we could swim in here. Yes. So let's get everything from here. Propulsion cannon. This is all stuff we have. Anything in here? No. So let's open the door and get further in. Now, in the last episode, I think it was the last episode at least, we upgraded the air tank, and now we can breathe close to forever underwater. And by forever I mean 225 seconds, which is quite a lot. It's almost 4 minutes. Let's see. Something in here. We used the laser cutter to cut through a door where we found the recipe for laser cutter. That's funny. Not funny haha, but funny as in why. Now, this is interesting. This is a lightweight, high capacity tank. So this is an alternative to the tank we're wearing, and it gives us more mobility but less oxygen than the one we're wearing right now. And I don't think I'm going to use that because right now I'm very fond of having more air, and while we swim around... Oh, that was the exit, of course. While we swim around underwater like this, the speed isn't that important, because at one speed is, we use the glide, or we use the CMOT, the personal submarine. So let's lithium. Let's swim down or drive down. I'm not sure. It's probably drive. Drive the CMOT, sure. So let's drive into eel territory and see if we can find some shale. And there's also, yeah, wow, spot on. This is apparently a foundation that the Degassis built. Let's see if there's anything here. It doesn't look like it. Now, that boom was, I think it was an underwater volcano. And yeah, looks like it is down there. The thing about volcanoes is that they, around them, there's, you know, magma that turns into solid stuff, and then we can mine it, at least around the ones I found. I think it was in episode 1, where there was a lot of sandstone, scary, around the volcano. That's 1 lithium, that's nice. And magnetite is also nice. Let's try to not get too far away from the... just trying to turn on the light there without having the map on. And the flashlight on this thing isn't as good as the flashlight itself. So I'm going to use that instead to look for stuff. And I completely forgot what I was talking about there, but I was probably going to say something extremely interesting. So sorry about that. And let's go up here and see. It's a scary place to swim around because those eels are many places here. It's a very nice color theme down here though. The purple, pink to white is, yeah, it's very nice. Now 100 seconds, need to make sure that we don't run out of oxygen down here. But so far it's been a decent success on finding the stuff we want, and when we get back up I just thought of something that can help us a lot, and that's here, I think. Let's see, I want to find it right now, or else we drown. So, table coral sample is the only thing we need to make a scanner room. And I do know that for an item in the scanner room we need magnetite, so I think I'm going to see if we can find a couple of more. We have 2 now. So let's go with 4. There's 1 more, and that's 3. Oh, and 4, okay. Well, that was easy. Good. Now, let's get back to the sea moth before we don't get back to the sea moth ever. Oh, that's lithium as well. Okay, good, good. Now, these are a bit scary because the worms actually live inside them, so they sometimes attack you when you swim over them. And oh, nice, lithium again. 18 seconds. Now, this is cutting it fairly close, I think, but well timed. 9 seconds, more than enough. Good, good. I call that a mission success. And as long as we find the way out of here now, which I think this is the place we came down, but let's see. Let's swim towards the... well, swim. I guess we drive and not swim. These verbs are difficult. What? Oh, go away. I saw 2 shale outcrops here. Now, the soundscape in this game is quite interesting because you wouldn't think that underwater eels screamed at you when attacking, but I'm very happy that they do, so we can react. And that'll be no inventory full. Okay, where's the sea moth? There. I'm just going to quickly stash something like this. Oh, and it already had a couple of materials. So, but that's good. That's good. We can create. I believe we can create most of the stuff we need now. Still going to stash it in here because, wow, we have loads of diamonds. And diamonds are very nice to find. They're also forever. Now, I was thinking that making scanner room is very nice. And oh, we're back here now. Yes, so there should be a way out. Not here, apparently. It's nice, though, to be able to dive this deep with the sea moth itself. And now it's like this felt deep, you know, a couple of episodes ago. But now it's 200 out of 900 meters. So it doesn't feel that deep anymore. Now, this is a different place. Yeah, haven't been here. I haven't seen this before. Because this is an open box with a battery. Hooray! So the gassy people apparently leave stuff around in boxes. And I guess that's, yeah, here they live. So I guess that's what we do as well, kind of. Because we have habitats, and in the beginning, well, didn't leave it in boxes, but in a compartment. Now, we also need enameled glass, and going to gather that afterwards, because if we get the scanner room, it's a lot easier to find, and then we can play with the metal scrap shark things. Now, these things we haven't seen a lot. It's called floaters, and they are the thing that held up the floating island, but that was the ancient floaters. These ones are just on a couple of rocks around, and it makes the rock float. I'm not sure what the point of them are, really. You know, but I guess they live better in shallow waters, and then if their eggs or something fall to the ground, or it's probably something evolutionary good for them or something like that. Don't know. But they float, and the stuff they connect to float. And they sometimes even connect to, like, fish. And they might hunt that way, actually. They connect to fish and then you know, float the fish and starve them, basically. Now, let's see if we have enough material right now. We don't. I remember that we don't, because we needed the coral. So let's get the coral quickly. And it was table coral, I think, and not the other kind. Yeah, just one though. So, one back. Oh, and a radio message. I'm going to listen to this while gathering the stuff.
This is Lifepod 4. We've landed close to the Aurora. Flotation device is active, but we've got some big old fish in the water with us, and I don't know how long we're going to last. We're close to the crash site, so bring radiation protection. 4 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Now, this was a bit delayed because this life pod we already found. Or maybe we found it and we stole his creature lure and now he was eaten by a leviathan. But I don't think so. I don't think it was our fault. I am going to live by that, at least. Now, let's see. A couple of those need 1 gold, and yeah, that's the scanner room. Going to connect it here, I think, if that's in any way possible. Let's see. Let's try it there and hope it's close enough. It looks close enough. And let's make sure that we don't destroy our habitat by doing this. 5.8, okay, that's good. Now, this is a very nice room because, well, we can scan for stuff. I also want to say thank you to people who commented, and the foundation is apparently here, and I just didn't notice. So that's me being silly, and it happens from time to time, or really quite often, to be honest. Oh, let's get as much of this as possible. That was all. Good. And then let's walk into our new scanner room. So the scanner room shows us a map in the middle here, which is really nice. But what I want to get is the range upgrades. Because the longer range, the more we can find. Camera drones we don't need. The HUD chip we do need, so that's a computer chip, and then speed upgrade we don't need. So I'm going to make a couple of these, and then upgrade with these. Now this map is going to get bigger, and that's very convenient, very practical. There we go. And this, in the scanner room, we can look for basically anything, and anything includes the stalker teeth. So I'm going to let that search for that, but we also need the HUD upgrade, and that, I think it was computer chip, just making sure. Computer chip, yes. So let's build a computer chip. We probably need copper for that. Computer chip, copper wire, and gold. And yeah, we have the gold. Let's say that. And now we have magnetite and stuff as well. I'm going to combine a couple of the titanium while we run to pick up the stuff. Oh, this fish, so angry. This one as well, but he's just, oh no, he's not playing, he's actually angry. Okay, so let's dock the SEMA and use that. I'm also going to show the cameras now when we get back into the room. I thought that was the one we... Maybe both of them are empty now. Let's see. There we go. Oh, but that's gold. We need the copper now. And let's see. Oh, we had some. Okay, that's very convenient.
Seek fluid intake.
Seek fluid intake. I guess we also need the... Let's see. Four can pick up 3 at least. 3.
Vital
Nom nom
signs
nom.
stabilizing.
And 2. Nom nom. And then we need to plant 2. And there we go. And the coral. The coral. And that's up here in the shallows. Just need to find one. There we go. Table coral. There. That's 3. Going to get a couple of more while we're here. And this was a big spot with the coral. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's nice. And I was thinking, I haven't made batteries in a while, but after visiting Aurora, I guess we won't need to make batteries for a very long time. Now, while here, I'm also going to gather a couple of these. Then get a couple of more. Now, there is a thing you can do. You can chop 2 times, then you can pick it up and replant it, and then you can chop more. And that, to me, feels a tiny bit abusive, so I'm not going to do that. But if people if you start with just one, you can do that. Chop twice to get seeds, pick it up, replant. Chop it 2, get seeds, and so on. And that actually works. Let's see, computer chip. And we have the HUD upgrade. Because this one, when it finds stuff, it shows them in the scanner room itself. But with the oh, magnetite as well. With that upgrade, that's equipment. And by using that, we can see it in our HUD as well. So it does literally what it tells us it does. So I equip that and that thing. Let's see if it works with something else. Say limestone, because this should show it in the HUD as well. Maybe it just didn't find any. And that's fair enough. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 2 more copper and I'm going to upgrade the range twice as well. Because the point of this... Ah, there we go. Okay, so limestone down there. And we can also see them here. So it just takes a while apparently because we don't use any speed upgrades. Because those, to me, feel a bit like a waste. Now, we got 4 of these, and that's what I'm going to use 4 of these for. The aerogel, just going to make them, because combining items and stuff... Uh-oh. Going out of power now. This is bad. Let's see. Well, it's limestone, okay. So let's hurry to get those.
Emergency power only.
Because that's most likely copper. That was also extremely close, so I'm not sure why I never saw these. But with the copper, we can make more solar panels. And every solar panel, the thing now is 0 out of 75. Because a solar panel can create up to 75. And by building 2 of them, it adds another 75. So you get more energy storage as well as more energy generation by doing that. And that's very convenient because for stuff like scanning, that apparently takes more power than I expected, but it's nighttime, so it's understandable. Now, and gathering like this is a very fast way of getting stuff. So this is highly recommended for basically any playthrough. And let's see, how many did we get? Yeah, because that was a couple of very fast copper. I'm going to get these as well, just because we see them right now. It's also very nice for titanium, because titanium is needed. And limestone here, okay. Now that's copper, so I'm going to ditch 1 titanium. I'm going back for these though. I don't like to leave material on the ground. I'm not sure why, but it kind of triggers some kind of... Oh, maybe I can... I probably need quartz though. Yeah, need quartz as well, okay. We can place it anyway, and if... No, need to use the quartz first, okay. Because you can build half of an item. And half of an item is very convenient to do when like in that situation, if the titanium was used first, then I could have gone to pick these up at once. Okay, so let's get some quartz quickly as well, and to find quartz we need a cave with quartz. That was probably one of the most obvious things I've ever said. But it is true. And let's see. I remember going from there to, let's see, across the high-rise thing, and then over, and it should be a big entrance here. Yes. And I don't remember if I cleared it fully from quartz, but let's hope not. It looks quite empty. Okay, so we need to find a different way to find quartz. And let's not drown. Different ways to find quartz. Thinking. I remember. It's in the place we find the ruby. And that's in the place we... the power system down there is struggling now. It gets power back and then it gets turned off, and it's on a loop now, I think, because the scanner takes more power than the solar panel can generate. Now let's look for tooth. Oh, there's one. That was not very difficult. Did he just bring a tooth somewhere? Or is it... No. It does look like he has a broken tooth, though. Whoa! Okay. Don't touch the scrap metal, apparently. I'm going to touch it anyway. No! I don't have room. Okay. So let's focus up. We got one now. One tooth, and if we had quartz, we could have made enameled glass. But apparently we don't, so... I'm going to set a waypoint to obtain it. Just looking quickly for more teeth here. No. But if this is enough, we don't need to play with the sharks right now. Wow, they're angry today. Yeah, I'm going to stay away from them for now. And I'm going to turn off the scanner room as well. And then we're going to get some quartz. Did I? No. Okay, I thought for a second I left my sea moth somewhere, but it's here. Don't need more limestone, so stop scanning for that. And we can actually try to scan for quartz and see, because if there is a place nearby, we can just pick it up. That was really close, because apparently there is quartz in the sand here as well. Yeah, that was that was almost too close. Nice. Yeah, that was a nice way of doing that, and let's see if we can make the solar panel now. Yeah. And just crafting this one. Good. Going to get as many as we can right now. I'm wondering if we need more. Wow, this place is full of quartz. This is very convenient. I'm very happy with my home location. And yeah, I'm glad we didn't go on a journey to get more quartz now. I'm quickly going to show the cameras now, because those are really, really nice to use in some cases. I'm going to turn off the scanning itself, and I'm going to use, say, camera 1. These can be used, you can cycle between them, one on each side, but you can also go on a journey. And that means any place you build a scanner room, you can travel around completely safe. Because if the camera gets eaten by a leviathan, that doesn't matter. I'm not sure if they even eat cameras. The only thing is that these guys they like the scrap metal and they consider cameras to be scrap metal. So if you're a place close to these, then the camera will get kidnapped and you can't get, well, you can get them back because you will see them in the interface, and it's probably somewhere. I'm not sure where he brought it, but it's, yeah. And I find that quite funny, but it's also very inconvenient if you really need the camera. Now, I'm going to make enameled glass, even though I don't remember why. Oh, I do remember why. It's the prawn suit, because the prawn suit is what we're about to build. So let's look into this. Where's the prawn suit? There. So 2 lead and 2 plast steel now. Let's see. 2 lead and 2 plast steel. So let's dump the copper, let's dump the thing, let's dump the titanium and the gold. And let's get titanium ingots and lithium. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we did get enough down there, that's nice. Then make 2 plast steels, and let's see if that's enough. 2 plast steel, that's 1. That's 2. 2 lead. And that's actually the prawn suit. Now that was fast. That was just, you know, a small trip here, a small trip there, roaming around with
All systems online.
doing a bit of random stuff, getting copper, and now we have the prawn suit. And to build the prawn suit we need our mobile vehicle bay, and I think I've got that over here somewhere. I don't think I moved it after we built the Seamoth. Yeah, here it is. And I think I'm going to move it now though, because I want it down by base. So let's stuff it in our pocket and drive back home, and then we make it. Now the cameras, I'm going to let the sharks run amok with the camera because I don't need it for now, but it's for anyone who are scared places. Building a 1 scanner room leaves you, or it lets you explore the area very safe, but they don't have an infinite range. The camera gets blurry and loses connection if they go too far away. Then you have to like manually run and pick them up, but it's extremely convenient anyway. Now I forgot something that I was supposed to not forget, and that was the first aid kit up in the escape pod, but I think we'll be fine for now. Let's drop you and oh, I put it the other way around, and then make the prawn suit. Ah, this is amazing. That was.
It is normal when first piloting a prawn suit to feel a sense of limitless power. Prawn operators receive weeks of training to counteract this phenomenon. You will have to make do with self-discipline.
I shall have to make do with self-discipline, but that's fine. For now, this one has a storage locker, which is nice, and it also has 2 power cells. And it has, we can access upgrades like we can do with the other one, but this one also had 2 slots for the arms, because you can upgrade the arms of the prawn suit. So I'm going to connect this one. This one can punch the sharks as well. Ah, go away. Ah, oh, I feel bad for him now. No, he was just being silly and playing around, and I punched him in the face. Oh well. Maybe he will think twice before growling at us again. Now let's look at the prawn suit upgrade. So we have a depth module, but we need nickel for that, which we don't have. We have a thermal reactor, needs kyanite and poly something, which we don't have. Jump jet, crystalline sulfur and nickel, which we don't have. Grappling arm and torpedo arm. So we're actually missing the most important parts here. And hull reinforcement, engine efficiency and storage module. We can also connect, these are common modules, so these can be connected to the prawn suit as well. So if we're going to use it a lot for stuff, then I'm going to upgrade the storage of it as well as use other upgrades. Now let's see. We have copper. I'm going to remove the titanium and gold and silver from this because I'm going to try to keep inventory as sorted as possible because there's a lot of different items in the game, and it's very annoying when you look for something and don't find it because it's in the wrong locker. Now this is advanced materials, so I'm going to put the ingot and I'm going to put a battery there as well. If we don't have anything to, yeah, let's put this one in the laser cutter there. Boop, and then we charge the battery like so. This locker is for titanium and salt. And then 1, 2, 3, nom nom nom. 1, 2, 3, nom nom nom. And then 1, 2 more. Okay, so now we got the prawn suit. That's very nice. I'm very happy with that, even though it's not very useful right now. It's nice to have it made. And we also have the scanner room, and that's nice to have when we later want to search for stuff, because as we see, this place is above the purple area, and from the scanner room, or in the scanner room, we can also see that area down here, which means we can search for magnetite, lithium and shale as well. So that's very convenient. This one can also be used to search for wrecks and stuff. If you place, you know, this room, you just need solar panels or a power source, and then you can place this room basically anywhere, because you can connect, you can build it anywhere, and then you place a hatch on it, and then you can enter and use it to scan. I'm not going to do that a lot because it takes a lot of time to scan different areas. Oh, but let's keep one of these with us. And because I've played the game before, I know where the stuff is. But for anyone who plays the game for the first time, scanner rooms all over the place is so useful, and it's so safe. At least like on hardcore, where you really don't want to die, you can use the cameras to scout dangerous areas. So anyway, I think that's it for today. I'm going to stand here looking out the window because it's a nice view, and I'm going to stand in the flower bed because why not? I don't think the melon friends mind much. So in the next episode, this is going to happen. We're going to explore, and we're also getting to this life pod that we didn't get to in this episode, even though we planned to. So that's going to happen in the next one. So thank you all for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.